And we thank you for joining us. I'm Scott Schneider.
I'm Dawn Hasbrook. The search continues tonight for that missing Chicago Public Schools teacher. 53-year-old Linda Brown has not been seen since the weekend.
Tonight, her husband making a public plea for help. Leslie Moreno live at Robert Healy Elementary School in Bridgeport, where Brown teaches. Leslie.
Hey guys, good evening. Yeah, he says the last time he saw her was on Friday night. He says they watched a movie together. She went to bed early, and when he woke up, he says she was already gone. The husband's desperate search continues.
I'm broke down. I don't know what to do. I did everything. I'm talking to people. We got people on it. We got people searching for it. I'm out of options. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do but just wait.
Chicago police say 53-year-old Linda Brown was last seen Saturday afternoon in Bronzeville in the 4500 block of MLK Jr. Drive. Investigators believe she may be driving a blue Honda Civic and may be in need of medical attention. Her husband says they watched a movie on Friday night. On Saturday, she had an acupuncture appointment but never showed up. Something he says is completely out of character. By Sunday, when calls and messages went unanswered, the family contacted police.
We watched the movie Friday night, and she went to bed before I did. I stayed up a little later. She was in the bed when I went to bed. When I woke up at 8:35, she was gone.
Did she take anything?
She didn't take anything. She took her purse, credit cards, but I'm thinking she was at acupuncture.
Linda is a longtime special ed teacher at Robert Healy Elementary. Her husband says she has a history of mental illness, but has never gone missing before.
If you're watching this, please come home. Your family is missing you. I'm missing you. Your friends are missing you. Linda, we need you to come home, baby. Seriously, we need you to come home.
And her husband says police have tried tracking her vehicle, but nothing has come up. As of this evening, there have been no reported or confirmed sightings of her. If anyone out there has any information, you're urged to call police right away. For now, reporting live here in Bridgeport, Leslie Moreno, Fox Chicago.
So you guys just watched the news clip, a terrible story out of Chicago. 53-year-old Linda Brown is missing, last seen by her husband the night before, and that story is bad enough in itself. But what caught my eye was the comments underneath that same video. Let's check it out. Now, this is the exact video I just showed you from Fox 32 Chicago. Let's look at the top comments right here. He knows exactly where she is. This is why I love TV, social media. That husband performance was lackluster. He definitely knows where she is. Bro did it. He knows. These are all the top comments. Brother man, you're toast. Rip something off, I pray I'm wrong. From the Chris Watts School of Pleadings. If you guys don't know who Chris Watts is, I believe this is in Colorado a few years ago. He was some dude who ended up deleting his children and his wife. It was a terrible, terrible story. This next comment. In the UK, the police get suspicious relatives to do a press conference to see how they react. In the US, they do it voluntarily. So you're seeing these comments and you're thinking, why are they just automatically blaming the husband? And it may not seem like a big deal, but this is not the first I've seen of this. I originally saw this clip on Twitter when this woman first went missing, and I think it was about 10 days or so. And what I saw on Twitter made me go find the video on YouTube or find a local news coverage, because I couldn't believe I saw the same exact thing on Twitter. And so the same thing. I'm on their X, and first time I saw this story, I just thought, like I said earlier, like, man, that's terrible. I hope they end up finding this woman. But I was shocked to see all these comments, which I really shouldn't, man. We had the comments on YouTube, and I look at the comments underneath this video. Sadly, we've seen this pattern before, hoping this is one of the cases where he genuinely has no idea. The black Chris Watts, as Chris Watts has been mentioned again. He didn't look at the camera when he told her to come back home because he knows she dead. So that's pretty much the crux of the conversation. What was it about his behavior he exhibited that made it seem as if he would have something to do with his wife's disappearance? He looked like a man distraught on television because his wife is missing. But so many people are online just jumping to the conclusion that this man has something to do with his wife's disappearance with absolutely zero evidence. And I thought the comments just from YouTube and from Twitter was bizarre. That doesn't even compare some of the opinions and think pieces that I found on TikTok.
I ain't even about to hold y'all real quick. I was looking at the case about the lady that's missing in Chicago, Linda Brown. I bet any amount of money that man know exactly where she at. I know he know where she at because he's sitting there, oh, I don't know. He know where she at. And when the news come out, I told you.
It's been a long day, y'all, and I know my hair look a mess, but I just want to talk about the Linda Brown situation. When I first seen the interview with her husband, I knew that he did something to her, or he knew what happened to her. You did not shed a tear for your wife. It's given you, okay, because my mind is all over the place because how obvious it is that he did something to her. Sorry, I'm a hell of a mess. Like I said, it's been a long day. But Linda, okay, to her husband, you said that you were asleep and you got up, y'all watch movies, whatever. You got up around 8:35. Why was it not 8 something? Huh? Why did you know the exact time that you got up? Then you said that she was nowhere to be found. Any real husband or anybody's real partner will go into straight panic mode when their spouse is nowhere to be found in the house. Their phone, their purse, everything that they own is still there, and then they're missing.
But that didn't happen. That's not what he said. Here is literally video of what he said.
She was in the bed when I went to bed. When I woke up at 8:35, she was gone.
Did you take anything?
She didn't take anything. She took her purse, credit cards, but I'm thinking she was at acupuncture.
I've only looked into this case for the last hour, and how do I know more information than y'all do? Y'all keep putting up all these videos on TikTok talking about something you're not even informed about.
Okay, they said that she was supposed to go to an acupuncture appointment or something. She had a real important appointment to go to, and she didn't make it to that appointment, nor did she make it to her job site. So her job got the call and like, what's going on? Because this is not like Linda not to show up to work. The husband has no recollection of where she went, where she may be, or anything. He just, oh my God, please come home, and on Facebook sharing pictures saying that you're more than welcome to come home. Love. This is exactly why I said I am so secure with being by myself and just being with my daughters and not being with anybody. My experience this week alone has shown me that you cannot trust men, period, under no circumstances. I don't give a fuck how long you've been knowing them.
There you have it. And not only are those clips outlandish, they had this narrative stuck in their head that this man did something to his woman with absolutely no proof whatsoever, no evidence. And I don't even think the Chicago police were even looking into this gentleman. But a few days go by, and now we have this report here.
Right, they are heartbroken, as you can imagine. We were all hoping Linda would be found safe and sound. Unfortunately, that was not the case. Her body was pulled from Lake Michigan earlier this evening at around 4:30. We were here as Linda's body was pulled from the water near 31st and Harbor. 53-year-old Linda Brown was reported missing on January 3rd after family says she missed an acupuncture appointment for the past 9 days. Family and police searched for her, mostly focusing along the lakefront after surveillance footage showed Linda walking across a bridge towards the lake shortly before she disappeared. Family says Linda had been dealing with mental health issues and panic attacks leading up to her disappearance. Tonight, family is extremely grateful for all the support from friends and strangers and are asking for privacy for Linda's husband as they all navigate through this difficult time.
He is beside himself. He is just very, very upset. Again, this wasn't the outcome any of us was hoping for, especially Antoine. He really thought that we would bring Linda home safely and she would be alive and well. So he is very deep in grief right now as well. He's having a hard time speaking and processing his thoughts, obviously, why I'm taking over as the spokesperson for my family in general. But he's beside himself. He just lost the love of his life.
So as you guys can see from the last clip I just played, they found the woman, Mrs. Brown. Unfortunately, she passed away. Something that all these TikTok investigators were overlooking was something I played in the very first clip, in which they said, and the husband even stated, that his wife, Linda, suffered from mental illness, but she had never disappeared before. Unfortunately, they would find her body in Lake Michigan. This is coming from Fox 32 News Chicago. Chicago Public Schools special education teacher Linda Brown, 53, was found dead in Lake Michigan more than a week after she was reported missing. The Cook County medical examiner ruled her death a suicide by drowning. Toxicology results are pending. Third point, surveillance video showed Brown walking alone towards the lakefront after parking her car January 3rd. So now that the evidence is out that Mrs. Brown lost her life, but it looks like a self-deletion opposed to a homicide, now you have a bunch of women coming out and apologizing for comments and videos that they made online, convicting this man of something he didn't even do without any type of evidence.
I'm truly sorry. I want to take this opportunity, sir, to apologize to you for the videos that I created. I drew conclusions based on a short video that I saw of you when you came asking the public to help you find your wife?
I am a firm believer that apologies should be just as loud or even louder than the accusation. And that being said, I do want to say a humble and genuine apology to Antoine Brown, to Antoine Brown's family.
Put a finger down if you feel like the biggest dirtbag ever because you thought the husband from the missing Chicago public school teacher offed his wife, but now new information came out saying that she drove her vehicle to the lake. The vehicle was found by the lake.
Mr. Brown, I sincerely and humbly apologize. I misread the signal, so I absolutely positively apologize.
Good morning, and I'm going to get my judgmental stupid ass on here and apologize to Antoine Brown. What I'm glad about is I didn't get on here and publicly nail Antoine Brown to the cross like so many of you did. I didn't, but did I laugh behind the scenes at you doing it? I did. And that's where I hold myself accountable. I shouldn't have done that. I should have gotten all my facts straight, and I'm big on getting facts.
I'm not apologizing to Linda Brown's husband, Antoine Brown, until we have all the facts. Now, I understand that they do have video showing that she walked away from her own vehicle, but where did she go?
She walked into the lake, you fucking idiot. And first of all, besides that last lady, I will acknowledge the other women in the clip that did apologize. But this irritates me, man. And it irritates me on multiple levels. One, because how they're so quick to throw an innocent man under the bus and accuse him of something. How even quicker it is that it's a black man. And also another reason probably is because this is a black man married to a white woman. We're not even going to open that can of worms. But the other thing that really gets me in my core about this content and why I'm really upset about this is because all of those black women who are so quick to accuse him, someone could do the same goddamn thing to your family member. Tell me I'm lying. They could do the same exact thing to your brother, your cousin, your uncle, your father. And watch how false allegations can destroy a man's life. But you guys have no problem doing it to someone else just because you don't think he showed enough sympathy. Because that's some of the comments are saying. Oh, they accuse him of two things: not showing enough sympathy or crying. Like he should have had eyes full of tears when he was talking to the news. They think he didn't grieve in the way that they deem showed enough grief. And even with the facts that come out, even with the police reports and the autopsy, you still have women blaming the husband even once all the facts are out.
And I'm not apologizing to Mr. Brown, because something still don't seem right between him and Linda. So y'all go ahead and apologize, but he is guilty until proven innocent over here. I'm not apologizing to him for what? Something still ain't right. Something still ain't right. I don't give a damn if John Wayne mama come through this motherfucker. Some still do not sit right about this case. Just because Linda was seen getting on her car at 3 o'clock in the morning around that area and walking that bridge, something still ain't right. Something still ain't right. Y'all talk about apologize to that man. Nope. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. In my eyes, he still got something to do. Until it all unfolds and until they run the autopsy and all that. Now, pray the lady ain't passed away. But if she is, until they run the autopsy and all of that and put all the pieces together, I'm not apologizing. Mr. Brown ass ain't getting off that easy. No, he ain't getting off that easy. Some still ain't.
So y'all remember the video that I made a couple days ago about Linda Brown? Linda Brown is a teacher out of Chicago who went missing. Her husband went on the news, and it just seemed really, really odd to everybody. Like something happened to her and he had something to do with it. Well, it has been confirmed that she has been found in Lake Michigan. She is deceased. Her life has been taken, and I don't care what nobody say. That husband either did it or knows who did it, because he orchestrated it. How he responded, how he acted, his body language tells me that something ain't clean in the water, and he had something to do with her disappearance. These men are taking our lives left and right for absolutely no reason other than they feel like it.
Why are you the way that you are? I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
You all sat on this app and y'all accused this man. Y'all accused this man of what you did not see him do. You spent weeks, days, I don't know how long it's been, accusing this man without evidence. Some of y'all accused him because you saw a black man with a white woman and the evil in your heart couldn't allow you to believe that they're a happy couple. And then some of you, you know what I'm saying, started to compare him to, you know, the dude Chris Watts or whatever, because you're racist. You know what I'm saying? That's just really what it is. Real ones know, bro, when he broke down on camera like that, people grieve differently. People mourn situations differently. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are coming on this app and accusing people without evidence. All of you are wicked, and I wish they could take your platform down for falsely accusing people.
But as I stated, not just for the reason that a black man, accused of doing something he didn't do, but the fact that y'all too stupid to understand that a man in your family, because that's the only way to get through to these women. They can never see or refuse to look at things from a male perspective or how a man would feel in the situation, because one, they don't believe men are human beings, like we don't have feelings like regular human beings. And then two, they don't care enough to put themselves in a male's position or to humanize the man whatsoever until you bring their family. You have to bring their male family members into it, because those are people that they actually care about. Those are men that they actually care about. So to humanize men, you have to turn it into one of their loved ones for them to finally get it and understand why that shit's not okay. Because if this happened to your uncle, you wouldn't be online, haha, kiki, yeah, I bet he was suspicious. You'd be crying your eyes out, fighting online, spending 24 hours fighting in the comments, defending your uncle. And it's sad, man. I'm never one of those people who like yell for litigation and hope people be in the courts. But I hope this dude, Mr. Brown, on top of having to bury his goddamn wife, hope he sue every last one of you punk ass female content creators who was going around clicking your fingers, laughing like an asshole, thinking this shit was funny, hitting a murder on this man. Fuck all y'all. All out.